A boy will die after just 10 steps, but he still strides forward without hesitation. So what is the meaning of life? The people here are born with a timer on their heads. With each step, a bar of energy on the timer drops. At first, the boy doesn't understand what this means until he sees another of his kind passing by. The energy bars on their head gradually depleting until finally transforming into a small flower, forever remaining in place. Only then does the boy realize that his lifespan's merely 10 steps. Looking back at the surrounding flowers, he begins to feel afraid and hesitant. At this point, he has only 8 steps left in his life. Mustering all his strength, he takes a big stride forward, yet a small bar on his energy timer still extinguishes. This utterly terrifies him, causing him to immediately collapse to the ground, not daring to move another half step. The sunlight he yearns for is so close, yet for him, it feels so far out of reach. Cautiously, he extends his legs towards the light and lies down, thinking this way he can live forever in this world, eternally basking in the warm sunlight. However, when he wakes up, he discovers that flowers have long since bloomed all around him, and even the last rays of sunlight are obscured by the newly grown flowers. So the boy gathers his courage and stands up. He tries standing on top of the flowers to embrace the sunlight but fails. With determined eyes, he looks straight ahead, deciding to walk out of the darkness and chase the direction of the light. And so, 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, his life slowly diminishes in tandem with the timer. When only 3 steps remain, he finally breaks through the sea of flowers and sees the sunlight he has been longing for. But unfortunately, he stayed in place for too long, and now the sun is about to set. He lifts his foot, seeing the final 3 steps of life left on his timer. Without hesitation, he chases after the sun. He doesn't want his hesitation to cause him to miss the last bit of sunlight once again. Yet, the sun he pursues still disappears, and his life is down to its final step. Panting, he suddenly crouches down and then leaps with all his might. At this moment, he just wants to use his last ounce of strength to rush towards the place closest to the light. The instant he lands, his life also comes to an end. He, too, turns into an immobile little flower. As the roots continuously extend downward, an inspiring miracle occurs. He actually falls off the cliff, accompanied by the distant stars, ultimately plunging into the water. Drifting with the current towards the direction of the light, he embraces the sun once more, in his own way.